Good evening, dear students. Now we are going to discuss about development of female gametophyte. In last period, you have already studied about the structure of ovule. So, what is ovule and where this ovule is present? The ovules are also known as megasporangia, or each ovule is called megasporangium. Now, these ovules, are lies in that ovary. So, what is ovary? Ovary is the part of carpet or gynoecium. So, in the last period, you have already studied about the structure of ovule. So, ovary is the solan basal portion of the carpel, and in that ovary, ovules are present. So, ovules are lies in the ovary. So, this is ovary, and these are the ovules attached on placenta. So, what are ovules? These are the megasporangia, and the ovules are lies in the ovary, and this ovary is the part of carpel or gynoecium. So each carpel is distinct into stigma, style and ovary. In that ovary, ovules are present, and each ovule later on, each ovule is also called megasporangium, and in that ovule, what is present? The ovule has a diploid. Ovule has an inner diploid tissue called nucellus, and in that nucellus tissue, one of the cell become large due to the more nourishment. One of the cell of nucellus become large, and it is recognized as MMC or megaspore mother cell. So this megaspore mother cell is a diploid cell, lies in that ovule towards the micropylori end of that ovule. So MMC or megaspore mother cell, diploid cell lies in that nucellus of that ovule. The MMC or megaspore mother cell undergoes meiosis, and it produces 4 haploid megaspore. So what is megasporogenesis? The process of formation of megaspore from diploid megaspore mother cell or MMC after meiosis is called megasporogenesis. So megasporogenesis is the process where diploid MMC or megaspore mother cell divides meiotically and produces 4 haploid megaspore. So formation of 4 haploid megaspore from diploid megaspore mother cell after meiosis is called megasporogenesis. So megasporogenesis is the process of formation of megaspore from MMC or megaspore mother cell. So in this way, the haploid 4 megaspores are formed after the megasporogenesis, and out of that 4 megaspore, so the 4 megaspores are arranged one above another. Out of these 4 megaspore, upper 3 megaspore degenerate and lower remain functional. So these 4 haploid megaspores are arranged one after another in a linear fashion and so called linear tetrad. So linear tetrad of megaspore is formed after megasporogenesis, and in that linear tetrad of megaspore, whatever these 4 megaspores are present, out of these 4 megaspore, upper 3 megaspore degenerate or abort. So what is the degeneration? That is ultimately they are destroyed, and these upper 3 megaspore they are degenerated or abort or they are destroyed and they are non-functional, while the lower 1 megaspore remain functional, and that functional megaspore is a haploid cell resulted after the megasporogenesis. This functional megaspore is the first cell of female gametophyte. Now this functional megaspore has a haploid nucleus, and this functional megaspore is a haploid cell, and this functional megaspore undergoes three successive mitotic divisions. Meanwhile, this functional megaspore becomes large and it undergoes three mitotic divisions. At the end of first mitosis, the functional megaspore nucleus of this haploid functional nucleus of this functional megaspore is haploid, and this haploid nucleus of functional megaspore undergoes mitosis and it divides into two nuclei, and these two nuclei lies towards each pole, that is towards chalazial one there is one nucleus, and towards the micropylar end there is another nucleus. So this two nucleated stage is resulted after first mitosis. Similarly, the second mitosis results into four nucleated stage. So these two nuclei later on divides mitotically into four nuclei. This four nucleated stage that is resulted after second mitosis. Now the four nucleated stage again undergoes third mitosis, and at the end of third mitosis the 8 nucleated stage is developed. So out of these 8 nuclei, the 4 nuclei lies towards the chalazial end of that ovule, and the out of these 8 nuclei, 4 nuclei lies towards the chalazial end of this ovule, and 4 nuclei lies towards the micropylar end. So out of these 8 nuclei, 4 lies towards the chalazial and 4 nuclei lies towards the micropylar end. So this 8 nucleated stage of that female gametophyte, development of female gametophyte, in that development of female gametophyte, 8 nucleated stage is that is 8 nucleated stage is appear at the end of third mitosis, and these 8 nuclei are organized in such a manner that the 4 are towards the chalazial end and 4 nuclei lies towards the micropylar end. Now this 8 nucleated stage, later on what happened? Out of these 8 nuclei, one nucleus from each pole, that is one nucleus from chalazial end and another nucleus from the micropylar end. So these two nuclei are collected at the center and called polars. Why these two nuclei are called polars? These are coming from each pole, that is chalazial pole. From chalazial pole, one nucleus migrated. From micropylar end, another nucleus is migrated at the center. So these two nuclei, whatever the migrated from each pole and collected at the center of this cell, and these two nuclei, so these two nuclei are called polars. So these are coming from each pole, so called polars, and these polar nuclei are haploid, and these polar nuclei later on they are later on during the that is developmental stage of female gametophyte, these two nuclei are fused with each other and results into a secondary nucleus, or this secondary nucleus is a diploid pre-fertilization. Before the fertilization, this process of fusion of polars occurs, and this pre-fertilization diploid secondary nucleus is formed, and this secondary nucleus is also called definitive nucleus. This secondary nucleus lies at the center, is a diploid nucleus resulted after the fusion of two polars. So haploid polars fused to one another, and these two haploid polars fused to one another and results into a diploid nucleus called secondary nucleus. So secondary nucleus is also called definitive nucleus. What about the remaining 3 cells lies towards each pole. Now 3 cells towards the microchalazoid end organized to form, and three nuclei lies towards the chalazoid end organized to form 3 cells called antipodal cells. So out of the 8 nuclei, 2 nuclei are migrated at the center from each pole, and these are called polar. What about the other 6 nuclei? That is, 3 nuclei lies towards the chalazoid end organized to form antipodal cells, while the remaining 3 nuclei towards the micropylori end organized to form a egg apparatus. So what is egg apparatus? This egg apparatus that is contain 3 cells. So in that egg apparatus, the middle cell is called egg cell, and this egg cell has a large nucleus, that is called egg. So in that egg apparatus, totally 3 cells are lying. The 2 lateral cells in the egg apparatus are called synergids, and middle cell is called egg cell, and this egg cell has one nucleus, and this egg cell nucleus is called egg, and the egg is the female gamete, whatever is utilized in the sexual reproduction. The egg is the female gamete, whatever formed in that female gametophyte. Now, the lateral 2 cells in that egg apparatus are called synergids, and these synergids are useful in the sexual reproduction of angiosperm. During the fertilization, synergids plays important role. So synergids shows a hair-like process, and these are called these hair-like processes in that synergids are nothing but filiform apparatus. Now the filiform apparatus of these synergids helps to guide the pollen tube towards the egg. Means these synergids are useful for sexual reproduction or fertilization. In that sexual reproduction, fertilization occurs. So during that fertilization, synergids guide the pollen tube. The filiform apparatus of synergids guide the pollen tube towards the egg during the fertilization. So this process of fertilization occurs in that ovule, and during that fertilization, the synergids play important role. During that process of fertilization, the synergids guide the pollen tube towards the egg. Meanwhile, the whatever changes occurring within these single cell, that is functional megaspore, and so such development of female gametophyte, whatever that is from a single spore, that is functional megaspore. So development of female gametophyte involves only one functional megaspore, so it is called monosporic. And all these developmental changes, that is 3 successive mitotic division and enlargement of this functional megaspore occurs, and at the end of the development of female gametophyte, this 7-celled, 8-nucleated 7-celled structure that is formed, and this 7-celled or 8-nucleated structure, 7-celled and 8-nucleated structure is called embryo sac or female gametophyte. So this 8-nucleated 7-celled structure resulted from this developed from this single functional megaspore. So development of the female gametophyte occurs in that functional megaspore, and so in that functional megaspore, whatever all these changes, mitotic divisions etc. occurs within the functional megaspore. So such a development which involves that is all these events whatever occurring during the development, they are occurring within the megaspore, and so such development of female gametophyte which involves a single functional megaspore, that means a female gametophyte, 7-celled 8-nucleated female gametophyte resulted from this single functional megaspore, so it is called monosporic. And why it is called endosporic? Because all these developmental changes occurring within the functional megaspore. So developmental changes occurring within the functional megaspore, so called endosporic. So development of female gametophyte is endosporic and monosporic. Why it is endosporic? Because all these developmental changes occurring within the functional megaspore, so it is endosporic. And why it is called monosporic? Because the female gametophyte is developed from single functional megaspore. So this is whole about the development of female gametophyte, and this female gametophyte is also called embryo sac, and in that embryo sac the egg is the female gamete developed during the developmental changes, and the embryo sac that is contain total 7 cells. So how it is 7 cells? This functional megaspore itself is 1 cell, and in that functional megaspore all these changes occurring, and that functional megaspore is a 1 cell, and in that functional megaspore there are another 6 cells. So 3 towards the chalazoid antipodal cells, that is totally are 3 antipodal cells, and 3 cells lies in that egg apparatus. So total 6 cells lies in that functional megaspore, and functional megaspore itself is 1 cell. So total 7 cells. Functional megaspore itself is 1 cell, and in that functional megaspore there are 6 cells, 3 antipodal cells and 3 cells lies in the egg apparatus. So 3 cells of egg apparatus, 3 cells that is antipodal cells, so total 6 cells, and this functional megaspore is another cell. So 7 cells are involved in that, that is development of female gametophyte. So 7 cell structure, because the female gametophyte itself is 7 celled, and so it is 7 celled 8 nucleated, total nuclear 8, and total cells lies in that female gametophyte are 7. So how these embryo sac is 7 celled? Because megaspore is 1 cell, and in that megaspore there are 6 cells, that is antipodal 3 and egg apparatus cells 3. So total 6 plus 1, that is 7 cells. So embryo sac is 7 celled, 8 nucleated structure, and this embryo sac is involved in the sexual reproduction of angiosperm, and it plays important role during the formation of that is female gamete. So the role of embryo sac or female gametophyte is to produce egg, female gamete and secondary nucleus. So these egg and secondary nucleus are involved in the fertilization process, and that process of fertilization in the angiosperm is called double fertilization, which is occurring after the development of male and female gametophyte, and this process of fertilization also occurs in the ovule, and this process of fertilization takes place after the development of male and female gametophyte respectively. So this is whole about the development of female gametophyte or embryo sac.